Welcome to our today's study, our today classes. Today you're going to check on hormonal contraceptives. So let's go to the pills. Pills, we have two types of pills commonly used. Here we have progestin on oral contraceptive. These are the daily tablets you take daily. Mostly it's given to the breastfeeding mothers. The main reason it's given is because it contains progesterone. If you increase estrogen to breastfeeding mothers, estrogen is related to depreciation or depressing of milk factor. And as we have said, if you affect any hormone, either progesterone or estrogen, it generally affects the pregnancy. It is able to regulate the pregnancy. So in any way, any hormone affected, it will affect the pregnancy. It will prevent one from getting pregnant. So progesterone oral contraceptive are pills which are rich in progesterone, which increases the progesterone circulation in the body, thus suppressing you from getting pregnant. So the progesterone will automatically suppress ovulation, causing an uniformity in all cycles. It will also bring a variable dampening effect to mid-cycle peaks of the luteinizing and follicle stimulating hormone. So it affects the time whereby you get the lineage in the uterus and the time the follicle. The follicular stimulating hormone is the one that causes the release of follicle. Follicle is what you call the ovum. It's what causes the ovum. You get it's my eye here that it has to be fertilized for you to get pregnancy. With that, it increases in cervical mucus viscosity. It also that's another effect, different. It increases the cervical mucus viscosity by reduction in its volume and alteration of its structure. So it reduces the mucus produced, and also it makes it thicker by altering its structure. And then it reduces in the number and size of endometrial glands, leading to an atrophic endometrium, not suitable for all ovum implantation. So when you see during pregnancy, from previous studies, maybe like biology, you notice that once the ovum is fertilized, it comes and attaches itself in the uterus. So what you're saying here, it reduces the thickening of the walls of the uterus. So making sure if the ovum by any chance is fertilized, it doesn't have anywhere to be attached. So it will just run off with your normal menstruation. So also it reduces in serial motility and in the fallopian tube, thus slowing the rate of ovum transport. So the effect in the structure of the mucus has an effect in the sperm released in the sperm that will reach the cervix. So it will affect it by making sure it's slower um, to reach to the fallopian tube, thus making it non-viable for ovum fertilization. So you'll note the same sequence, the same way POCs, the progesterone only contraceptive affects, or how it function is the same way with combined oral contraceptive. The main difference is because COCs, the combined oral contraceptive, combines progesterone and estrogen. So the efficacy rate of POCs, the progesterone-only contraceptive, it's usually 7% in the first year of use. However, it can get failure if used for prolonged time. So mostly in Kenya, we give it to pregnant mothers up to 3 months, and then we change it to combined oral contraceptive, which is more effective and stronger. Advantage is due to lack of estrogen, it doesn't have those estrogenic effects like thromboembolism, which I have explained in the depot. Also, it has non-contraceptive benefits, which includes it decreases dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea, we have already covered what it is. It also decreases menstrual blood loss. You have lesser time of period if you had heavy heavy shades during your menstrual cycle, it becomes a bit lesser. Also, it decreases premenstrual syndrome symptoms, the effects you get before you get menstruation. Unlike DEPO, also fertility, you gain fertility immediately. You stop the progesterone contraceptive. As soon as you stop them, you are expected, or most of the women have reported to have gotten fertility immediately. And it's safe for breastfeeding moms. The most significant disadvantage is continuous need to compliance with usage. So for this, you choose a specific time when you'll be taking the medication, and you should never be more than 3 hours late to take the medication. Otherwise, if you take more than 3 hours when you are from the usual time of contraception, of taking that contraception, then it says you are unsafe for the next 48 hours, and you'll need to use another secondary method when you have intimate. Also, it can bring unscheduled bleeding and spotting. They are most common effects, but unfortunately, even with correct use, you might get those spotting and unscheduled bleeding. You find your menses doesn't follow the usual channel. Other adverse effects of this drug, as many pills will do, it will bring nausea. It might bring some breast tenderness. It might bring headache. And some people miss their menses for even more than a month, something we call amenorrhea. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have been enlightened. Kindly subscribe to have an access to more of my upcoming classes on diverse health and lifestyle tips. In case you have a specific topic you want handled, or specific question you would like answered, or even get clarification on something I've said on my videos, please drop it on the comment section and I'll be prompt to give you responses. For appointment and private session, contact me via details on the video and I'll be ready to assist you. Thank you again for choosing me to guide you on health and lifestyle. This is King Mash. See you on the next one.